Wow, what a day. What a day for justice. I'll tell you what. I just got out of the courtroom a little while ago, about an hour ago. I'm on my way back to Kansas City right now. Make a quick video update on my phone and tell you guys what's going down and what happened. It was a great day for sure. Basically, I got in the courtroom about 9:15. About 9:45, I look, I see somebody, I see somebody walk by me, and sure enough, it's KY, Kevin Trudeau himself, walks by me with his worthless attorney, in my opinion, Kimball Anderson, probably the biggest fraud and the biggest most worthless attorney probably there is, in my opinion, Kimball Anderson with his law firm, Winston Strawn. So basically, they walk in, see us, they see me and Peter Wink on the bench, and they kind of just turn red. They're kind of like, actually not red, they turn like a ghost actually, and they just like Kevin Trudeau just sits down right away and just looks straight ahead, don't even look at me. He just like looks straight ahead and won't even like face me or whatever, look around, turn around and look at me. So basically, they uh they call Kevin to the case to the stand and start asking him some serious questions. And Kevin Trudeau pleads the fifth through the whole thing, and it's like. The way he was talking to the courtroom was so disrespectful, and it's like it's just a big game. You know, he was like, because he kept pleading the fifth. The FTC attorney would ask him a question, and he'd be like, well, can you repeat the question, or what do you mean by that question? And so he'd repeat the question, and he would say, oh, I'll plead the fifth. And so it's like he is so disrespectful to the court, and the judge was getting really upset, in my opinion. And but the FTC, man, they were drilling him hard. They had some serious evidence against him. I mean, more evidence than I thought they had. They have email communication between him and Mark Lane proving that Mark Lane started Gin. I'm telling you, like I said before, they have email communication of him admitting that he started Gin. Back in 2008, they have Kevin on record telling Mark Lane, quote, you need to pull the trigger on the Gin to get it running. And they have him on email communication between him and Neil Stantz. They pretty much proved they have so much evidence, like it's done. He has nothing. That's why he played the fifth, because he has no defense. He has nothing that they can say. Like, he is done. They proved that he spent over $10 million on personal things after they were ordered to pay the fine. I mean, they proved their case. Like, especially by him pleading the fifth, they proved that they have a case and that he is done. And the worthless attorney, in my opinion, the most cowardice, most fraud attorney there is, in my opinion, Kimball Anderson. Okay, the guy he talks like a chump and he talks like a worthless attorney. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He kept trying to object to all these things, and every single objection got overruled. The judge just said, "I'll allow it." Like you would say, objection. Judge didn't even finish. Let him finish. Like, oh, same ruling. Like same ruling. Like, I'll allow. No objection. You can't object. So, because that's how that's how worthless Kimball is. Kimball Anderson. In my opinion, he's just the worthless, the worst attorney that ever there is. Like, I can't believe Kevin Trudeau's paying this much money. He was saying that they have evidence of all this stuff. They're using Jed's money to pay for the Anastasia Incorporated site, which is like a site that Kevin uses to find Ukrainian women. I mean, this is all documented. They prove that they have Kevin on film. They have Kevin and Mark Lane on email communication saying we cannot let the FTC get their chance to get our money. They're telling them that they need to put all the money overseas. This is all email communication. That's how retarded Kevin is and Mark Lane, in my opinion. They just put this on email so the FTC can look it up and have it on file. They have them on email saying, we need to hide the money, put it all overseas, have at least amount of money in U.S. accounts as possible. We can't allow the FTC to get the money and have access to it. I mean, they have all this admitting. So, I mean, he's done. Even the judge even said, he's like, well, this isn't evidence that proves the FTC's case pretty much. Well, I don't know what is. He's like, what if this isn't business evidence? Because, the worthless attorney, the overweight, bald, worthless attorney, Kimball Anderson, pretty much said, trying to prove that what they didn't have a case. And he just got shut down. It was just embarrassing. He was a joke in the courtroom, basically. Every time he kept talking, the judge would just shut him up before he even finished talking. That's how worthless attorney he is, in my opinion. But basically, towards the middle of the courtroom before lunch, all of a sudden the judge was like, I need to call the counsel to chambers. He took off the mic, and all the counsel went to chambers, and they talked like 5 minutes. Next thing I know, they came back on, he put back on the mic, and the judge was like, it comes to my attention that somebody's posting on Facebook live updates from the courtroom. And all of a sudden, all Kevin's attorneys look straight at me, like looking at me like I'm the one who's posting. So it was like, is anybody posting here on Facebook? I was like, yeah, I raised my hand. I'm like, yeah, I am, sir. I am, Your Honor. And I was like, he pulled me to the stand, asked what was my name and how I was doing. I'm like, I'm a member here. I was a member of Gold Information. I'm here for the consumers, pretty much, that got scanned from Jen. And he's like, all right, just don't do it in the courtroom. So kind of like no big deal. So, but that's how they were trying to kick me out so much. Kimball Anderson, they were trying so hard to get me out of that courtroom, but I was there till the end. And then what's even funnier is I got Kevin on film. Basically, I got him on film. I got Kevin and Kimball Anderson on film. Talking. Went to him and I was like, "What's up, guys?" And Kimball Anderson freaks out like the biggest coward I've ever seen. He tries to get in my face and tell me to get out, you can't film him or whatever. And just a huge douche, like a huge coward in my opinion. He kept following me around, and I was like, dude, get out of here. I don't want to listen to you. So basically, he's just like, he was so irritated by me being there, and you could tell, he couldn't even focus on the case because he was messed up so much. It was just such a sight to see. It was so worth it. Because I totally messed up his mindset, that's for sure. And basically, I kind of told the judge on me, and basically the judge just said, just don't post the video or whatever. So I won't be posting the video, but just know that I did indeed get them on camera, because I told you I'm not afraid. I'll go up to him and I said, "What's up, guys?" Act like it's all good, And Kimball is the coward that he is, freaks out and whatever. But basically what happened is the judge wanted to rule basically right there. He's like, what should we do? FTC is like, well, we need to incarcerate, hold them in contempt, because they proved their case. Like, they proved their case today beyond a reasonable doubt that Kevin Cho's lying and he has the money to pay. It's all lies. But basically what happened is the judge wanted to hear from Mark Lane before he makes the ruling. So Mark Lane goes in on the 30th to court, so he has to testify now himself, and now he's in serious trouble too. And Kevin Cho has to go back in court now, so he'll probably stay in the States for a little bit longer because he has to appear back in court actually when Mark Lane does his witnessing stand or whatever you want to call it. So he'll be back in court on the 30th, and he says he'll make a ruling about mid-June. So I mean, this is just because he didn't go to jail today does not mean it's not going to happen. I saw some gin zombies in the back row. I knew they knew who I was, but it was just funny because it was just a joke really for Kevin. I mean, it was just so funny because the FEC nailed him. I mean, they got so much evidence. It's so much evidence against him that there is no gin council. It's all lies. They scamming people, and they're like, Judge, we need to put him away before he scams any more consumers. That's what they were telling the judge. So this is coming to an end. I'd say, just because he didn't go to jail today doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Because the reason he didn't go to jail today is because the judge wants to hear from Mark Lane, and he wants to pretty much get all of the evidence, and then he's going to pretty much rule. But the judge already said, he's like, this is a clear case. I mean, it's not a if maybe. Like he even said this, especially with Kevin pleading the fifth. Like he has no defense. So what the FTC says is true. So I mean, it's going down for sure. So just know that today was a great day. I definitely stirred things up. I faced Kevin Trudeau. I looked him in the eye, face to face. He didn't even say anything to me. He kind of just looked at me when I saw him in the hallways, and I saw him in the lunchroom, and he just like in shock. And Kimball just freaked out because he's such a coward and a worthless attorney, in my opinion. So it's Kimball Anderson is going to go down as a fraud and as a con man too, just like Kevin Trudeau, because he's representing scum. So Kimball Anderson is scum, just in my opinion. His law firm, Winston Straw, and that's going to be all over the news. So he's going to be known as a fraud that represents con man. So that's a good job, Kimball Anderson. Yeah, you really got rid of me, Kimball. Yeah, you overweight, bald loser. That's right. That's what I'm saying. You're overweight, you're bald, you don't know how to talk in the court, and you're just a loser that represents con men. That's what you are, in my opinion. So take that as you will. You think it's funny because it's just funny because here I am, this 27-year-old kid causing this huge ruckus in his case. He's supposed to be this big law firm guy, and he's letting some kid get the best of him. So it's really funny. But anyway, today was a great day for justice. It's a lot of coming together. The Chicago story is going to air The story with the Ryan Cat in Kansas City aired last night. I posted a link on my Facebook page. ABC is coming out next week. ABC and NBC were both in the courtroom. It was a great show. So be looking out that for the Chicago might air tonight or tomorrow. But then just the ABC story is going to air next week, obviously. So all right, I'll give you guys another update probably when I get to my house. All right, take care, and it was a good justice day for sure. Today was justice was served. I went in there and made it happen. I brought the action. I represented the people that were scammed, and I definitely stirred some stuff up. So it's a good day. All right, take care.